Hello and cheers, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day, night, morning, whatever the heck it is, wherever you are. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Today, we're going to be looking at Balatro from the perspective of someone who's struggling, or maybe you're brand new to the game and you're just really trying to get that first win and you can't figure out how to put together the deck. There are so many ways to play in Balatro, so many different card combinations, so many different jokers, decks, etc., etc. It can be a bit overwhelming and very easy to struggle. So I thought I would put together a few tips that I've learned through playing around 100 hours or so now, a bit obsessed. But a few tips that I've learned that hopefully maybe will help you in your game and your journey to get some dubs with some decks, get all the way to gold stake status on those decks and so forth and so on. So anyway, this is a very basic introductory kind of thing. I put together a few points of how to build a deck, and then we're going to go through a run and see if we can make it all gel together and make it make sense. So first of all, a little outline of some things I think you need to think about while you're building your deck and going through your runs. Those first couple antes, you want to get your money to that $25 minimum. And I say $25 minimum because that gets you the maximum interest return at the end of each one of your rounds. So you need a money generator. You need to have some income going. And believe me, do not overlook getting that 25 as quickly as you can. And then try to never go below that $25 throughout the rest of your run. And aside from that, I think the most important thing to focus on through the first couple antes is you need a chips joker and a flat malt joker. If you just have those two, you can pretty much navigate through the early antes fairly easily, and then kind of from there figure out what you're being dealt, what your tarot cards look like, what your jokers look like coming in. Is a build leaning a certain way? And that gets you into the middle antes. Middle antes, you want to really figure out what your strategy for playing the cards are, and you'll figure this out just kind of organically based on the jokers that are coming your way and what your gameplay's been like so far. But I think one thing that a lot of people forget initially is, in the game of poker, royal flush is king, right? Royal flush, a straight flush, a full house, four of a kind, all of those high hands. Initially, when you start out in a poker roguelike, that's what you're aiming for. But let me tell you, that's not what wins the big money in this game. You want to aim for a pair or a high card, if possible, for the rest of your run. Because what that does is that eliminates you sitting there doing discards, trying to find that ultimate hand, trying to find that fifth card of those four that you already have. You want to eliminate that. You want to basically, when you're dealt that hand, already have a play in that hand. In the middle antes, you also want to make sure you're obtaining the X malt jokers, and you want to try to make sure your jokers are scaling. So there's some jokers out there that are just X2 period or X3 period. You want one that maybe starts out at X1 but gets you a quarter of a point for every tarot card that you play. So every time you play a tarot card, that multiplier continues to go up. That's what we mean by scaling. Those are so valuable in the later stages and into the endless stages if you get past winning the run. Remember, today we're just talking about winning the run. And also, don't forget about in-hand steal cards, because steal cards that aren't played are times 1.5 when they're just sitting in your hand. So don't overlook those when you're looking through your tarot cards. And of course, when you get to the end, you just want to play to what you've got built, continue on the momentum that you established through those middle antes, and then just pay attention to your boss blinds. Know what's coming up. If you go to ante 8, check out that boss blind, and if it's something that doesn't jive with the build that you have, you gotta find a different strat really quickly. But at least it gives you a couple rounds, and if you have enough economy, enough money in your pocket, you can change and you can adjust and still win. So all that said, when you're looking at your jokers, the joker strategy for what you should have sitting up there as your 5 cards, one of those cards should be a chip generator. Plus 100 chips, plus 50 chips. There's some that tie to the amount of money that you have. 2 chips for every, or 2 malt for every 5 coin that you have. So forth and so on. So just one of those is great to have as a chips joker, especially early. And then the other ones, 2 or 3 flat malt. So it adds 10 malt, it adds 20 malt. But if you get something that scales, that's the best. Hey, this is going to give you the amount of malt based on the frequency of hand that you played. So if you played this certain hand 15 times, it's 15 malt. You play that hand 2 more times, now it's 17 malt. That's scaling that I talked about earlier. And then you gotta have at least 2 X multiplying jokers, 3 if you can. Just based on what you're being dealt. But don't forget, those X malt jokers are what really brings the run home, and I think you really need to have them in play in order to win your run. Finally, don't forget to move your jokers. The order that they are shown, they play left to right. So if you've got an X malt joker sitting on the left, it's doing far less than it could if it was sitting on the right, and it has all of that flat malt to multiply. Same thing when you play your cards in your hand. If you have a card that can do potentially 2 times the malt, you don't want to have it on the left, you want to have it on the right, so it gets the maximum amount there before it does that X2. Okay, I'm done talking. Let's see if we can put this together into a run and have it all make sense. Have it all make sense to me, do you say? All right, so let's get into a run here. There's a lot of different decks, and we can start here, but I want to start with the yellow deck. I think it's, if you've unlocked it, it's, to me, is the easiest deck to win with. So for the sake of kind of keeping this simple, we're going to go base difficulty. Yellow deck is the first one that I got to gold malt because of getting that extra $10 at the beginning. So let's go ahead and see what we can put together here. So keeping what we've talked about in mind, double tag, rerolls in shop, 0. I kind of don't care about any of these. So I'm going to play cards and start to see if I can get a chips joker or maybe a flat malt joker to ride me through these first couple of antes. And then, initially flush is the easiest thing to look for and go with. So that's what I tend to do early. Usually, sometimes you can get it off a 1. If you can't get it off a 1, well, we don't even have a pair now. Jeez. Club me. Thank you. All right. Cash that out. We got 21 bucks. We're not at the magic 25 number yet. 1 malt per hand played, 1 malt per discard. This actually works great once you're scaling single card or pairs, because you're not discarding anything ever, and this just continues to grow. So although we might discard initially, and I don't want to go too far, but I am going to take this. All right, let's go ahead. I don't care about this right now. Let's just get another win in and get some monies back up. You can sort by rank and suit, which is helpful from time to time, especially when there's cards that are turned upside down. You can figure out what they are, or at least reasonably what they are. All right, so we got 1 malt added. Nothing big right now. Let's see if we can... Oh, we have no discards left. We got 7s and 10s. That'll do it. 26. Okay. Just spade gives the chips. That's not good enough for me. Let's go to the next round. Discard. So we lost that one mult for discarding. What are you going to do? This will pog up later. Really? You're going to do this to me today, Balatro? And thank you. And this is what I was talking about. Over 25, you get 1 interest per 5 max. So as long as we hit 25, we're going to get a 5 extra coin each time. Econ 101. We're not playing straights. We're not playing straights. That's the pack we're looking for. This pack can give you a joker. Can also double your money. Very valuable. 52. Man, we're rolling already. All right, tarot cards. Yes, more frequently. We'll take that. And now we can do a reroll here. 0.1 per planet card used. Normally not a big fan because I don't use a ton of planet cards, but if you're telling me you're going to give me X mult, I might play some planet cards right now. Nothing low though, huh? 2 pair. Ugh. I was hoping for single card or 1 pair. And you know what? I'm going to take this because it's going to give us 2 more jokers. I'll sacrifice $1 for that. Reroll the boss blind. Nope, we'll keep the bot. No, we're good. Play each one of these. Okay, what 2 did we get? Face cards will score you money. Retrigger the first card. Yeah, all right. So we don't want to discard, and now we're getting some mult. We're only getting 2 mult though, so see, I don't think we can go the pair strat yet because we're only 2, and so this is 20. That would be 30 times 2. That's only 60. Be 30 times 4, which would be 120 times 1.1, which is just not enough yet. So we can't go the pair game. But I think we can go the 2-pair game because, well, that's only times 3 as well, but it gives you a little more to start. Let's see what happens. $554 is decent. Let's go back to rank here. Let's do it one more time. So now you can see we're starting to scale this mult right here. We did not discard there, so now we're at 4. It's slow to build, but the more you play, it adds up quick. Don't like either of those. Clubs rank up by 1. I'm not going to mess with rank yet. Yikes. Maybe I will. Something low. There we go, pair. That's what I like to see. So now pairs times 3. We just need a chips joker here. Not gonna have enough. I'll do 1 roll just in case. 50 chips, 50 chips. Stone cards. Stone cards are great to play with pair builds because they are chips generators as well. But this is 50 chips every time, all the time. And you know what? We already have. This is dead to us right now because we already have. I'm gonna put this in there. Okay. No, play me. Gotta get rid of some of this other muck. I mean, you got to play the straight flush here, right? I know we're going for a para build, but times 3 mult if all cards held in hand are spades or clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. That's one we're looking for. You can just get rid of this guy, period. Bring in this guy right now, ×3. And what happens is you need all cards in your hand to be spades or clubs, and it's not as difficult as it might sound. And I'm actually going to rip a Joker pack. Ooh. This is great for a pair build, but it's tough when you've got to match it with this, because sometimes you've got to play more cards so that you can make sure that you only leave spade or clubs. So I don't think, yeah, with this here, normally I would just jump all over this, but I'm just not going to be able to. And I'm going to go against what I said. Look, you gotta be flexible. See, there you go, right there, look. We're going to get our money and play a tarot card. Steal is good, but so is money. Because you know what? We can do this. Per tarot card used. Boom. Every tarot card we see, we need to use it. Okay. It's a lot of work for just being in round 2. Okay, and we want to make sure that whatever we do, we leave the black cards down below. So I'm curious. Well, let's do this first. Let's do a discard. Does that hurt us in any way? It does. We don't want to discard. Okay. I'm curious. If we play a high card right now with nothing else, it's just an ace, what happens? 1,801. We're out of there. Because it's giving us chips already. And we have the ×1.3 and then the ×3. That's how you start to get a run going there. Double its sell value. Oh, this is great in the proper scenarios. This is not the proper scenario for it. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop, which is normally good. I do want to check out the Joker pack. Add the time the number of poker card has been played to mult. This is what I'm talking about scaling. So now is where we want to get into the pair and the high cards, because every time we play it, it's going to add to mult. So I want to get rid of him. Give me this guy. So we're already putting 6. We're getting 50 chips. We're getting 6 mult that's growing every single time. We're going to get Poker Hand that's going to grow every single time. We're going to get this that's going to grow every single time we use. And this, we just manage it. One look-see here. All right, let's go. Reroll boss blind. We don't need. We're good. All right, let's see what happens. So let's get in. Let's do some pair stuff here. So there's a pair. 4 grand. We didn't even get to play it again during that. So all right, here we go. I love single card and pair builds. This is a great card because you get $4 every single time, and if you can duplicate 9s, you can really pop off with money. But for what we've got going here, I think we're good. Stone, glass. We don't want to. Ooh, a planet card would help our mult. So would a stone. But you know what? I'm going to do the fool. We don't need the straight flush, but we're going to do it so that we get him up to 1.4. I'm going to open this guy up. Look at that. And that's because we ripped open a pack. Retrigger. 3 when a booster pack is skipped. This is random malt, sometimes good early on. Flushes and straights may have, yeah, if you're doing a flush build or a straight build, and it works really well with that Joker where you only play 4 cards, but that's not really what we're wanting to go with here. 3 hand size the next round. The nice thing about pair and the single card, you don't have to fish for hands, so you don't have to discard. That's the beauty of it. You see so many people like discarding and whatever, and trying to get to the hand. You want to avoid that as much as possible. Here we just concern ourselves with the red cards. We don't want to have red cards down below. So let's play a pair of 9s. Throw a couple red cards so we're only left with the black cards. What happens? 54. Now every time we play a hand, we get better. Every time we play a pair, we get better. Every time we play a planet, we get better. And this one's static, so look, we'll see what happens with him. Here we go again. High card. Yes. Cool. Now because we did the high card, it'll be high card. He's up to 1.7. Standard decks. These are good to add. Usually have cards in there that have multipliers. Of course I say that, and there are none. We're going to use that though. 2 planet cards. One we really do need. 1.8. One we don't really need. 1.9. You know, I just don't care here. But let's add a black card to just try to outweigh the red cards from showing up. There's one. Plus 10 mult. We'll take it. Playing cards can be purchased from the shop. It's not really important to us. All face cards are drawn face down. We didn't even draw any face cards. Do we want to get... What do we want to do? Pair or high card? I guess pair. Get rid of the red. Alright, 9 grand. Joker slot. Play cards with heart. Give 4 mults. I don't want to fish for red cards, having blackboard in there. Okay. Here's 120 chips. Here we're only getting 50 chips. We're only playing 2 cards. So I know this gives a chance at a tarot card, but getting 120 chips every hand is great. Raise the cap and interest earned per round to 10. So now that means we want to try to maintain our money over 50, but if we're in between that 25 and 50, we're going to get more money accordingly. I think this is a great card. And I'm doing this for $4 so that I can mult this guy. And it doesn't give us what we want, but that's okay. All right, he's at 2 now. Okay. So here we go. Chips, mult, mult, X mult, X mult. Mega standard pack. I don't care about that. All right, let's play aces. 19,000. This is good. This is better. Diamonds, rank of 2, clubs, stone card, gold card. I'll tell you what. Let's make things clubs so we can. That'll help out with blackboard. Rank of 2 cards. Or, no, let's turn a red card into a stone card. And we're good. Mega Buffoon pack, look at 2 jokers. Play only 1 hand. We have to get 1 hand that scores over 6 grand. Let's make sure we can do that. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's really going to make us use a discard. Let's see what happens. Oh, we have 5 reds. Well, let's see what happens if we play a 10 high card. How much does it score? 14,000. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. All right, 15 mult. This is going to get there. This is going to get there. We're good. All right. Show me a planet. We don't need it. But now he's at 2.1. Yeah, let's check it out. Beautiful. Love to see that. Let's go to the next round. Play only one hand. Okay, sir. Oh, we can't because there's too many reds and I don't want to discard. Oh no, yeah, there is. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like last time, right? We should have it. Only black cards left. 17 grand. Three cards of club. Okay, this card right here is awesome, especially when you're dealing with multiples that rely on you playing hands over and over, because this is going to back it up. We're on ante 5. This is going to back it up to ante 4. You lose one hand here, but you know what? We're okay with that. Anything we want to buy first? Let's look at the tarots. Money, 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 money. Or planets. It's 12. You know, give me 2 planets. Let's get this mult going. Hit me with the voucher. Now we're back at that lower level reward because we're back at ante 4. Okay, foil to no. Let's play. I want to play because I want to get these hands going. Oh no! Oh, there we go. Okay, pair. Sure. You are now 2.4 malts. I'm going to save money here. Go to the next one. I don't care about this. And we're going to have to play these because of the... Ooh. So we're going to have to play the 9s. So that the black cards are left. So, all right, so pair of 9s. This is awesome, but we're not in the discard game because of banner, so that kind of doesn't work. But normally you would just discard a pair and it would go up a level. So you just discard a pair and then play your pair and progress that way. Let's rip both of these. 2 planet card. You know what? Let's do it. Yes. Yes. 2.6. One that actually benefits us. 2.7. Next round. Play only one hand type this round. That's awesome. We only need one. Oh no! Alright, we're gonna play... Can we play high card? We can, right? We can play high card. Okay. Everything's a face card, 3 of a kind. Oh my gosh, they did it again. But this one we lose the discard. I don't want to lose the discard because we're keying off of it right now. We will look at 2 jokers though. Face cards, no. Sell, not necessarily. Aces, known as decent. I don't like any of these. 1 reroll here. Look at that. Pair. Alright, let's go. Boss blind spade cards are debuffed. That's good. We don't care about that. Alright, let's play. Pair of 9s. Let's add a kicker. $62K. Earth, play it. Rank by 2, standard pack. Oh, celestial pack. Don't need any of them. We'll just use whatever. He's at 3 now. Okay. Oh, let's get to playing here. This guy's going to give us 10 malt and chips, so let's play him and a couple of those. 75k. $50 chips, random card, boss blind. Oh, so we've got Celestial. Another card. He's at 3-1 now, so I'm going to move him to the right because he's more malts. So that in the natural flow of things, you want the bigger one on the right-hand side. What's our poker hand stat at? Right? It's only at 8. I can't really believe we've only played 8. But we've been hitting. We haven't had to play multiple yet. Every one we play wins the round. 2 tarot cards, 2 planet cards. I think you know where I'm going here. And let's go. 22. We need 20. Uh-oh, we need 22k. How will we get it? Is that a little kicker? Okay, 3 of a kind, no. Lucky card, don't care that much about. Ooh, 2 less on the rerolls, that's good. Yeah, let's do a Spectral and a Celestial. Spectral could contain legendary jokers. Add Pogs to a card. Creates a planet if it's held at the end of the round. Give us 4 enhanced number card. I like the enhanced cards deal, but I also don't want to get a whole bunch of reds. So I'm gonna do that. And now he's even a better card. Okay. We have much to worry about here. Yep, give me Pair Mercury. Freddie Mercury. 20, 30, 40. Voucher, rare joker, don't care about those. -1 hand size, we're good there for the boss. All right, let's go. Pair of 8s. 81. Nope. Yep, you're at 3-2 now. Ooh, 3-5 now. Six. You know what? Give me money. That's good for the interest at the end of the round. Let's go. Pair of kings. Now look, you can sit here and look and play the malt cards and do all that, but I'm kind of just showing you how to really just do the basics here. All right, Wheel of Fortune. It says 1 and 4. I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed, you didn't hear it. It says 1 and 4, but the Balatro community calls it the Wheel of Nope because it says nope when it nopes, and chances are it's gonna nope. I think it's greater than 75. Let's see. Yeah, nope. Bonus card, Celestial. Yep. You know what? For kicks, can we get... Okay, let's go. Hand size is down 1. When you're playing pairs, you usually still end up with a pair. $107. 15 malt is this is a great card, but we kind of have what we need here so far. All right, Celestial. 3.8. We'll take the black card. Let's just go here. Holographic. Give us $5. Got to get to 70. No discards. Imagine that. Get rid of those. Queen's giving us 117. Check our tarots out. Let's enhance one to a lucky card. Another ace. Look one time. Nope. We don't need $5. We need more malts. So again, this guy's going to give us... No, we can't do that though because we have reds. So we need to play the 2s and get rid of the reds. What's a lowly pair of 2s gets us? 114? Does it make sense? If you've watched this far, does it make sense? Does my guide make sense? I hope it does. Jokers? Or no, let's do tarots. Create a joker. We don't need it. It's a lucky card. Steal when it's kept. We only have one, or I would do the spade. You know what? Let's, this guy, let's make him steal. So if he's in our hand, we get 1.5. And so I'm going to use that card to do another one now in their next hand. Give me 1. Destroy 2 cards. Sure, we could destroy 2 red cards with that in case of emergency. That's our in case of emergency card. I'm not even going to look at them. Okay, no discards. Worry, worry. Ooh. There we go. And this guy is now a steal card, so when he sits in our hand, he scores money. Alright, let's do it. $85. Straight, tarot cards, playing cards, celestial. Mercury. We'll look one time, maybe 2 times. Doubles our money. Give us a Mercury card. So in that case, look again. Look again. And we're out of here. So we got to get to 100. This is Ante 8. We need to get to 100. Do you think we can get to 100? Well, look what we got to deal with. It's going to force one card to be selected here, okay? So let's see what happens. All right, Mega. Do we need a Mega Standard Pack? We don't. We're going to play 9s. What do we get for 9s? 164. I think we're going to be okay. Wild card 25 or 21. Too funny. Wait, what are we at? Poker hand. Poker hand, we're only at 16. Should we do the 21? Since the poker hand's only 16? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that just in case we have to use high card. It's only been played 4 times. Normally we would have played this a ton more times, but I'm gonna use this guy. So goodbye. Because this is more malt. Alright, checking our Canada pack. Oh. You know what? Destroy a couple red cards. And then give me 2 planet cards. Because you know what? We need a little more malt here. Okay. Let's look at one more pack. 2 malt destroy cards. You know what? Let's destroy those red cards. And we use malt, so that's at 24 now. Ooh. Give me that card. And now full is that card. So he levels up even more. 27. Alright. 1 minute. Oh, we don't have room for a joker. Self-destruct, discard. Okay. We're not skipping a blind. Alright, give us the pair of 10s with a kicker. 254. Alright, cash out. Let's go. Don't need that, don't need that. Give me the Arcana pad. I mean, really, we don't need to do anything here. I think we know how this... Okay, Wheel of Nope. It worked. We have an extra 50 chips just in case. A safety net going into the final round. One card always selected. Oh my gosh, it selects a card. Oh no, though. We can't use Blackboard. Because we have to play this, and this. It's 2 pair. Will it work? I got an answer for you. 193. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's how you win. I do not, this build is not keyed right now to go into endless mode. So I'm going to stop right there. Look, I hope this guide was valuable. I hope this playthrough was valuable. Stick with Balatro. Let me know how you did. Let me know if there's a tip that I covered that helped you out in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, share, enjoy your time with Balatro, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.